the Bartram Trail branch of the St. Johns County Public Library System, and I'm excited today to teach you how to make a lovely sunflower wall hanging to celebrate spring. I'm going to tell you what you need to gather in order to do this. You're going to need a few pine cones, and you'll see how to clip the tips. So, to make the center, we need pine cone tips. And you just gather a few pine cones and a good pair of clippers. You can use scissors, but they're harder. You probably have garden shears. And just clip them off. I'm not sure how many it takes, but probably these 4 pine cones will be plenty. And it will take you probably about an hour. You'll need a hot glue gun, some glue sticks. I have all yellow spoon bowls. So now let's talk about spoons. I have pre-cut yellow spoons to make the creation today. But if you don't have all yellow spoons, any spoons will do. You can always take a can of spray paint and spray paint your creation the color that you would like it to be. You'll just take your spoons and you'll clip the bowl off because all you need is the bowl. And then we recycle this because we love the earth. And then we take all of these and we glue them to make our flower. So if you don't have all of the same color spoon bowls to make your flower, you can glue them all on, all the different colors that you have, and then spray paint it before you add your center. So the first thing that you need to do when you're starting this project is to put a hanger for this on the back, because once all of your spoons are glued to the front, it becomes rather delicate. Now this is just a ribbon glued to the back, and it works rather well. I also had made some with this contraption, which is a piece of wire and 2 paper clips. You may be more creative than me and come up with a better way to hang your charger plate, but before you start making your flower, you need to put your hanger on the back. So you see the circle in the middle of the plate. So you will take your plate, and this bowl is roughly 6 inches across, and you'll put it in the middle, and I use a Sharpie and just draw a circle around the bowl. Now you have a guide of where to put to start your flowers, which are your spoon bowls. So you'll take your spoon bowl and you'll put a nice amount of hot glue on there, and then you'll position it right next to your line. Give yourself plenty of time for this process because it is not a fast process, but we're not in a hurry today. This is a relaxing craft, and if you don't want to finish it in one day, you don't have to. You can set it aside and do it a little bit at a time, because that's the joy of making a craft, is enjoying it and not making it a chore. I think there are around 100 spoon bowls here, and depending on how they lay out, we may use them all, or we may have a few left over. going to start to assemble the center of our sunflower. I've chosen to use pine cone tips because they're free, but you could also use some sunflower seeds if you wanted to do that. And while up close, it might not look quite right when you first start gluing these down, just trust me, the finished product comes out very nicely, and from a distance, it looks beautiful. Now you can use a pair of scissors to trim these if you need to. As I said earlier, I used garden shears to trim these. And if you have very tender hands, you might even wear gloves while you do it. It's up to you. When you make a craft, you make it comfortable for yourself, because that's what it's about. It's about being comfortable for you. Now what I do is I go around with a row of them this way, and then I take some tips, more glue sticks. Make sure you have plenty of glue sticks, or you'll take your breaks to run to the store and get more. To put it just like that in that little slot. There we go. Again, you don't have to use these, but you can, because I love things that are free. And this is the way it will look when you're finished. So I want to thank you for joining me today. This is the completed craft. I think it came out really well. I would like to invite you to like, share, and comment on this post. And if you make one, feel free to take a picture of yours and post it as well. I'd love to see it. Thank you again. Have a great day.